And good evening, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverETuk UK. Hope everyone's doing alright. We've got some interesting footage that I'm going to show you from the X platform. Okay, it's a saucer ship. It supposedly was taken, filmed over Hungary a few years ago. Apparently, there's not much to go on. I have asked in the comments to see if I can get any more information on it. It looks pretty cool. It's something we would expect to see out of the Dragon UAP, but this one's a bit larger. Okay, quite a bit larger. So we're going to take a look at it. And guess what? Tony Franklin is back in the game. He has sent in some footage from East Texas Palestine Lake, so we're going to look at that as well. And he gets some very peculiar and particular objects in the sky over that area. So we're going to look at it, folks. Let's start off with X. So this is the footage from Hungary taken a few years ago. I've turned the volume off because they put funny music over it as always. What do you think, guys? It's strangely moving just to and from. And then it's like, all of a sudden it just goes into panic mode and zoom, gone. And that's the sort of speed I would expect to see these vehicles running at when they're just zipping through the air. That sort of speed. You know, where we have to slow it down to see where it's going. And if I slow it down now, and again, I don't know if this is real or fake, but this is what I would expect to see. I would expect to see the object jumping such far distance because it's moving that fast. And yeah, do we get a good shot of this thing? Kind of looks domey there, doesn't it? And then it really does look like a hockey puck here, and I suspect it's, like I say, I suspect it's probably turning even while it's just stationary, you know. It's impossible for us to really know. I feel like it's moving, like it's spinning round in the moment. That's what I feel like. I feel like it's got the plasma going around it, which is what we see all the time, even when it's not going fast. Look, you know, the camera doesn't look like it's great, but I'm going to take some snippets and see what we get. Of course, I'm going to enhance this. Try and get some background in there as well if I can. Really cool. Cool image. Well, let me know in the comments if you think it's real, guys. I'm on the fence because I just don't have enough information. I haven't spoken to the person who's captured this. I'm just going to go back through because some of these images, without zooming in, look awesome. Just trying to find a nice moment where it's at its darkest, I suppose, so that we can get the shape of it. It gets quite dark here, to be fair. I quite like that shot right there, just right above the hill. Alright, so now I've got the screenshots. I'll just play it again for you guys and then we'll do the enhancements. What do you think? This is slowed down. Obviously, I've not seen any Dragon UAP in the clip. Normally these things have got recon vehicles, but the camera doesn't look the best. It looks like someone's just living out in the middle of nowhere and they've pulled out their 3310, you know, and started filming. They didn't even have cameras, but you know what I mean, like they've got an old phone. So, I don't know. Really on the fence with it. That looks, well, that's the one I got basically, isn't it? I think the one I got was there actually. Let me just take this one and then we'll do the enhancements. This looks too good to pass up. Oh, right, what have we got? We have, oh, look at that. So this is what I mean by it might not be a hockey puck. This looks like it's triangular. And it's definitely got a fatter end here. You know, it looks like an odd-shaped object. At first glance, you'd think it's just a saucer. You know, look, but it has got that odd shape, kind of like the hockey pucks we see. You know, got that shoe resemblance, just larger. So, I mean, look, we've seen similar things, haven't we? We've seen similar things. What about that that cam, live cam over New Jersey, and we had an object this sort of size just zipping right across the ocean there. It looks like it's got a bit of a curve to it underneath here, but again, just don't really know exactly what side we're looking at here. That's it, kind of more squared off. Look. What do we think? Squared, round, bit of both? I think this is the clearest. I mean, look at that thing. What is it? Anyway, it shoots off. It resembles the speed that we're looking for. I couldn't see any other hockey pucks with it. It's just a cool video, potentially real. I'd love to find out some more. If anyone's heard about this one over in Hungary, let me know in the comments if you've got any thoughts. Anything you want to add, just stick it in there, and we're going to move on. And like I said, Tony Franklin over in East Texas, Palestine Lake, he's been at it again. And I'll just play a few in real time. It's only 20 seconds, not even. We're looking for white objects now. Now, straight away I'm looking for Dragon UAP, but then I realised who sent me the video. And Tony, this is the same place, Palestine Lake, East Texas, where we had the Fae video, where all the fairies or white looking objects were flying through, with a few dragons, by the way. So you can see he's picked out a plane here and tried to capture the plane, but then something else has caught his eye, and next thing you know, these white objects start zipping through, and that really is, I mean, it's moving fast as well. Very similar to what we saw in Wales, actually. See this object here? It was this object here, very similar, that was shooting out those orbs at stupid speeds before. And this is exactly what we saw, except this is now in the USA. Mate, brilliant. Look, another one comes out there. Just comes out the cloud. Stupidly quick. I mean, that's a really good shot as well, because then you've got point of reference there. You know it's not close to the lens. A lot of people would just pass this off as sea fluff. I know someone with the surname of West that would definitely call this sea fluff. But as you can see, these things are just moving with intelligent purpose and fast as well, really fast. It's incredible, eh? It's incredible. And I just want to look for that one point again where it comes through the cloud up here, because there, that for me is pivotal, because look, you know it's coming through the cloud, which means it's up a certain height, you know. It's not, look, there it is. You don't see it at any point anywhere else, you know. It just comes from that direction, from way up there, and that to me is just definitive, you know, 100% proof that there is something way up there that we just can't explain. I mean, what is that? What is that, honestly? It just looks like a bit white bit of puff, you know, just a. It just looks like nothing nearly, you know. Looks like nothing nearly. But then we're getting these objects, and we saw it in Karen's video. A few, like, was it yesterday's video or the day before? Whenever I did the last upload I did prior from today, Karen's video is like dark objects seemingly turns to this white, like this white object that we're seeing now. So it goes from a dark object to a white object. It almost looks like it's gone from a hard light to a soft light. I just can't get my head around this. The fact that they can go through the floors, like the walls and the floors and all of that, it baffles me. It really does. I struggle to get my head around it. I can't even believe I'm discussing it half the time. But it's real, you know? It's real. What these things really are, it's anyone's guess. Look at this thing. Thank you, Tony, for sending it in to me, mate. And good to have you back on, mate, filming the skies. I know you've been busy, but you've got very, very peculiar, very specific sky there, where you're always capturing these white objects, and we rarely see them. You know, we do see them. Not every single week, but probably every month we find one or two. I know if you film the skies often enough, you'll see them quite regular, because you just have. They're really holding up in that area, and I don't know why. I presume there's something under the ground, maybe close by, where they're holding up. I don't know. Would be really interesting to find out, or try and find out. But whenever you can, Tony, just keep filming, mate, and I'll keep showing it because it's awesome. I'm not going to enhance those ones. They will just be white lines in the sky at the end of the day. It's anomalous though, guys. It's strange. I can't explain it. I'm sure you guys would struggle to explain that off, especially ones coming up from the clouds that high. It's, you know, it's irrefutable evidence, but whether people want to take it on board or not is entirely up to you guys. Right. Thank you so much for your time. Please consider a membership as well. We're going to do UFO hunts. The live feed, by the way, was cracking. I had such a good time. We've actually had some really good captures just from my window here. And it's been really fun sort of capturing them and talking to you guys and then eventually going over the footage. It's just really good stuff. So yeah, keep those cameras in the skies. Support the channel by subscribing, which is free to do. Consider joining. Grab a membership if you can. Let us know if you want to get involved in the UFO hunts. Let me know if you want to forward on any evidence or even play your live cam for us to show on the channel. If you've got activity there and you want to go live on your cam, get in contact with me. We can maybe arrange that. The UAP won't be going anywhere anytime soon anyway, put it that way. Thank you so much. Take care. All the best. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.